morning, YouTube. Monday morning. Absolute stunning day today. What have we got on? So we're just going out on a 15-minute easy warm up, and then we're doing a sprint session, which is going to be 3 times 3 reps at pretty much full speed. So my app is telling me around just under 4-minute miles for 15 seconds. So pretty much a sprint. Between each rep we're going to have a 3-minute rest, so a large rest to work ratio, and then between each set of 3 I think is a 5-minute very easy jog recovery, and then 10-minute cool down at the end. The whole point of this session is going to be to try and work on that very top end speed. If I'm going to get any faster, then I need to raise that top end ceiling, and then all my paces below that should hopefully be dragged up. So yeah, let's get warmed up. Just a bit more information about this workout. I've got just under 6 minutes warm up left. Prior to doing the workout this morning, I've been a bit stiff in the lower back and a few other areas of the body, so I just did a 7-minute mobility routine that I've got saved, and then did some drills just to try and coordinate the legs a little bit before going out on the warm up. I'm going to be running to a straight piece of road, which is fairly flat. It's not perfect, but about as good as you're going to get, and what should have a low volume of traffic. And for this session I've put on the Adidas Takumi Sen 8s, which is probably my fastest shoe, lightweight shoe with Lacstrike Pro super foam in it, and energy rods, which is a bit like a carbon plate. So they're probably the most suitable footwear I've got for this workout. I'll show you each rep and then break between the rest periods. Won't be much to show there. And I'll start at the rep in almost a sprinter's position, just to help me get away. Yeah, those first couple of reps, I'm just gonna hope I don't pull anything. Okay, set 1, rep 1. Stiff as anything on that one. No idea what the pace was. Hopefully I'll loosen up for a couple of reps. Okay, set 1, rep 2, 10 seconds.
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window, or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes.
Big improvement on the first rep.
that you are a slave.
5-minute recovery. Okay. 5-minute easy jog. Done. Three-minute rest. Set 2, rep 2. 12 seconds.
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window, or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes.
So I've got no idea if I'm hitting the paces. When I'm running that hard, I don't want to attempt to look at my watch. We just have to see what we're doing after the run. Definitely rep 2 and 3 of each set are feeling better than rep 1. And I seem to stiffen up. Definitely different work that I'm putting into the body. So I've seen quite a bit on people's YouTube channels and stuff around working the different energy systems. I've not really touched on top end speed, so hopefully I'll get some training benefit from it. What I definitely need to do is work on the mobility. Just a bit too stiff. I'm about a week overdue to see my physio, so I need to get that booked in as well, just for maintenance purposes. Get those knots pulled out. Set 2, rep 3. Rep 1.
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window, or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes.
Set 3, rep 2.
curtain that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
Okay, set
What
free,
truth?
rep free.
That you are a
In
slave.
this last rep, just switching the legs in the starting block position. Just see if that makes much difference. 20 seconds. That's a 10-minute cool down. Finished. Just walking it back in now. Try and loosen off. And when I get back, I'll do another 7-minute mobility routine. Credit to Stephen Scullion and his YouTube page. I've got that one saved. So I tend to do that one 2 or 3 times a week. A few lessons from that one. I think if I do another sprint session, I'll probably rotate the starting leg on each rep. Just that last one where I switched to right leg forward, coordination was a little bit off, so I think it's good to try and get some equilibrium on both sides. And also my left hip flexor, I can just feel the repeated push off in that hip flexor, so I think to even the load out would be a good idea. But enjoyed that. Different to anything I've done before, which is nice to have a change up. It's a recommended workout for today on the Garmin training plan that I'm doing. I've signed up to Garmin Connect Plus, and so I'm kind of being trained by AI and data that my Garmin produces, pumps out the workouts to try and achieve that 120 half marathon for Nottingham Half in September. So yeah, enjoyable session. So I'm just going to go in now, do some mobility, have my usual recovery, shake and creatine, and then yeah, get on with the day. Okay, let's look at the data a little bit more for this sprint session. Let's just isolate the reps in the Garmin app. So as you can see there, one thing that stands out immediately is that first rep. It's considerably slower than the 8 other reps. Just took one to blow the cobwebs off really and get everything loosened up and get in full flow. The other reps much closer together, mainly in the 4s. The thing with those paces though, if you look at these graphs, what you can see when you zoom in to each 15-second rep is a considerable GPS lag at the start of each rep. So almost maybe a quarter of each rep to a third of each rep, the GPS is actually catching up with the data. So in reality, you can probably take a good chunk off those rep minute mile paces. Probably going to be closer to 4-minute mile. My best pace achieved was 3:33 minute mile, so actually probably achieved a much closer average to 4-minute mile. In reality though, it doesn't matter too much. What matters is the training stimulus achieved. So really happy with that. Something different, something I've not done before, thrown up by the Garmin app.